Good morning. Welcome to Morning Review. This is Kim Watson speaking on Thursday. Goodness, Thursday, the 28th of April. Okay, the FOMC report was a lot of nothing really yesterday. It never created much in the way of excitement and resulted in, well, a bit of euro movement back upwards, but a lot of chop, a lot more chop that we basically seen all week. And not a lot of decision coming from it. So I think we're left back to the technicals hopefully now. So as we move through then, Euro is still shoving up a little bit this morning at the moment. Um, it's run back towards yesterday's highs from the spike movement that was caused by the news. We'll see how it holds on to this. It's looking at, on the short term a bit probably overbought potentially. Um, but certainly making sort of the right sort of signs for some further upside. Cables running to the R1. It's monthly R1 there 2 days ago. Yesterday it failed at that level, pushing back up once again at the moment. Again, it's pushed up hard this morning after a real choppy evening. Really, it's between a rock and a hard place here at the moment. It's one of those which almost the original trend would suggest further upside. I'm just looking across here. It's possibly too early to be drawing trend lines on, well, it certainly isn't on the current candle, but that's why I'd need to see broken to be looking for the long side. Rather easier on the downside. And if it's going to continue in this more correct, what appears to be a corrective phase to the downside here, well, I'd be looking for a break of the lows here. So it's to say not absolutely clear there at the moment. Certainly the intermediate trend had been up, but this movement yesterday created some doubt, and well, we're in a very chop zone there. Okay, dollar yen. Well, the Bank of Japan have met, and we've seen the result of that at the moment, and that's probably the last thing they want to see is a move down like so, as little I can do. I mean, it's already gone through just about everything it's likely to go to, and it's running onwards. Little else to say about that at the moment. It needs to settle. So Aussie dollar, again, big sell-off yesterday. Actually held on to its sell-off more than anything else, but seeing a bit of a bounce, a bit of a retrace at the moment. It's just run into its daily pivot. It'd be interesting to see here if it can manage to get above that, or whether it reverses and continues in this sort of downward trend that we saw from the inflation figures yesterday. But not surprising it's pulled back this far, but as I say, from this point here, if it can get back above the daily, well, we could see a bit more of a recovery back to the sort of region it was running into, and maybe a move up towards the daily R1 weekly pivot sort of region in the, well, today, tomorrow. Excuse me, a failure of the lows, the trend lows button. Let's just draw that on there. Here. And it could roll over. So it will be certainly showing the signs of it's rolling over again for further downside. Okay, I'll start looking at the CAD without looking at oil. Let's have a quick look at oil. We're all steady here at the moment, and it's just retraced a little bit. So we've got a bit of the Canadian dollar running on its own by looks of things. Let's go to the higher time frames, and once again, it's broken those lows. On dollar weakness, effectively, US dollar weakness, so hence it's heading south here. Could well come down at the rate it's moving now to back down to 125 area. Certainly would be an initial move, and then maybe down to the S2 area. Not a lot else there. I'm just looking. There's a sort of minor, very weak divergence possibly sitting over there on this period. We're just looking like we're just about to hit the daily S1 area here. There you go, 25,101. We've got a weekly pivot coming through there, so support areas that may provide some support, or alternatively, if it just carries on pushing on that 24.97, 25 area, 125 area. Okay, news-wise today, well, we've already seen the Bank of Japan data coming out, so that's out, and which leaves us with the US GDP figures are the main data later on. 7:30, we've got a bank conference at the moment. It's all advanced GDP coming at 1:30. That's it really in the main data. The bank conference, the Bank of Japan conference, press conference is happening at the moment, I believe. So that creates some more volatility. It certainly looks like it's creating volatility through most of these markets at the moment. All right, that's it for me. Hope you have a great day. Bye for now.